Hey y'all, I'm back again. It's Wednesday night. Just watched The Masked Singer. Um, episode 3, technically, because they did the weird 2 night thing that I didn't get to watch the second night of right away. However, quick recap of that. Night 2, we saw the unmasking of Mother Nature, and it was Vivica A. Fox. I never would have guessed that. That's okay. These things happen. Whatever. And then the pufferfish. Surprisingly, the pufferfish. Personally, I wanted to see the skunk go home. I wanted to see the pufferfish perform more. And turned out, probably would have been better to see the pufferfish perform more because Toni Braxton. Come on. It's Toni Braxton. She's gone this early. So, I don't know what's going on with the voting in there. I don't know who's really responsible for the voting and everything. We might have to figure out a new system for that because this is crap. But that's okay. We got episode 3 on tap. New group. This is Group B coming in. Kind of exciting, Always interested to see how many people are going to show up. I don't know if they're going to do 2 groups again this season like they did last time and then just have the wild cards. I hope there's a third group. I really do. I hope there's a third group. But we'll find out later on, I guess. So, here we go. Kicking off, Group B was the Queen of Hearts. Queen of Hearts. One of my favorite personal cards in a deck, which is a random thing that doesn't really matter for much. But, hey, whatever. So, not totally sure what all the clues meant. Clock said 10 o'clock. Don't know what it relates to. They had the Tin Man in there, like, from Wizard of Oz or something. Who knows? There was a point where they were talking about, like, time spiraling. There was a lot of chess pieces. They specifically highlighted a white knight at one point. Don't really know. There was also a ghost in there. I don't know, right? Good performance. Very good performance. I was very happy with it. Saying Lady Gaga. I like Lady Gaga. She's got good music. Good performance. There were some guesses. There were some other guesses. I don't have any good guesses of my own. Both my dad and some of the judges thought it could be Britney Spears. My problem is that when this was filmed, Britney was not free yet. So I have a high doubt that it is Britney Spears. My personal guess right now that doesn't feel great, but it's the best guess I have, is Kesha. The real problem is that Queen of Hearts has a super twang in her voice that I don't think Kesha normally has. So, that is why I do not feel all that confident in that. But, whatever, it's okay, moving on. Mallard. I got nothing for the Mallard. This is a country dude of some sorts. It's as much as I know. There's a Western-themed clue package. There's like a boot in there, Das Boot, something, not a Das Boot, This guy's country, not, German. But I got nothing. He sang a country song. It was not my favorite performance. I know the song. I don't remember what it's called. Oh, Save a Horse, Ride a Cowboy, I'm pretty sure. I think that's what he's saying. I don't know. I'm not a big country fan. I'm going to be honest with you guys. If you like country, I'm sorry. I don't, for the most part. Whatever. I have no guesses for this. They guessed a bunch of country artists, of course. I have no guesses whatsoever. So, these things happen. It's fine. Then we had the cupcake. And this was confusing. Cupcake came out. Clue package was like set in a diner. Mentioned that they are not a solo act. They used to like have a partner or partners or something, and that someone very close to them just got bad medical news. That did not help anything come to my head right away. Right? Whatever. These things happen. And then there were heart-shaped pancakes. So I'm like, someone from the band Heart, maybe. I don't know. And then they came out and had a really good performance. I was like, okay, I like this. Sounded kind of like a dude when singing. I couldn't tell if it was a man or a woman. I really couldn't. It's either in like a low range for a woman or like a little bit higher range for a man. One of the judges threw out Tracy Chapman. I was like, kind of like that guess. Not a bad idea. Makes a lot of sense to me. Uh, and some of the judges threw out RuPaul. I think that's a very solid guess. Now, because I wasn't doing this a while ago, season 2 or 3, season 2 or 3 or something, maybe even 1. There was the leopard. I think it was the leopard. Turned out to be Seal. And the whole time I thought it was RuPaul. I thought it was RuPaul for sure, because it was obviously a man in like a drag sort of costume. So I was like, oh, RuPaul makes perfect sense here. It was not RuPaul. Whatever. But this very well could be RuPaul. I like that guess a lot. Not completely, but I also don't know RuPaul's voice that well. I've never watched Drag Race or anything like that. But this would make a lot of sense to me, so I'm okay with it. And then we move on to the Dalmatian. Dalmatian comes out wearing like football pads and a lot of sporty stuff. Clue package was very sporty. Sports references. There was boxing, meeting top, like one of the best people ever, And then it was Dalmatian hitting a punching bag. So I'm like, okay, they've met Mike Tyson. That's my immediate guess is they've met Mike Tyson. They were dribbling 2 exercise balls, like basketballs. All of a sudden I think Steph Curry, but then I'm like, but some of this other stuff doesn't make sense. Football part doesn't make as much sense. I have no idea at this point, right? Sing is a Snoop Dogg song. It was Beautiful by Snoop Dogg. It was a good performance. I don't care for the rapping performances on Masked Singer so much, but then he ended up singing a little bit of it at the end. I was like, that's pretty good. Still not so much my favorite performance of the night. Whatever. I didn't really have any good guesses. Robin said Nelly, and I was like, could be Nelly. I kind of like the Nelly guess. Dr. Ken, who's actually thrown out some phenomenal guesses already this season, much to my surprise and probably a lot of other people's surprise, said Reggie Bush because the colors of the Dalmatians outfit were black and gold for the Saints, and the exercise balls that he was dribbling in the clue package were red and yellow for USC. And I was like, that is a genius guess, Dr. Ken. Granted, I should probably side with Dr. Ken a lot more, seeing as how his personality matches mine more than the other judges. It's fine. These things happen. So, I was like, I feel okay about those. I was like, I like the Reggie guess more than the Nelly guess. I didn't think it was Nelly. I think Nelly's better than that. Was kind of my thing. But I was like, Reggie Bush, great guess. Whatever. Then we get the final act of the night. It's Banana Split. I'm like, ooh, this is going to be fun. It's a duo. So they do the clue package. It's a man and a woman. And so they're both talking in the clue package. There was like a carnival theme to a lot of it. The woman mentioned collaborator, like kind of the Hollywood side of things. Collaborator. I don't pay attention to a lot of these like influencers, social media people, stuff like that. Whatever it is, I don't care about half of them. So this stymies any ideas I could have possibly had or thought I might have had. And then we get to the performance. It's a Pink song. I like Pink. I like most of her music. Pink is one of, in my opinion, the most talented vocalists in the world. That's a separate story. So the female is singing, of course, and she knocks it out of the park. The dude did not sing a lick. All he did was play piano. So I'm greatly confused. Like completely, entirely confused. I have no guesses personally. It was very good. But I have no idea. One of the judges threw out Faith Hill and Tim McGraw. And I don't like that guess because that's not Faith Hill's voice. It was not Faith Hill's voice at all, whatsoever. Not even, no, it's not Faith Hill. One of them threw out Emma Stone and Ryan Gosling. That guess I like more. Sadly, I haven't seen La La Land. It's on my list. So don't. Okay, you can blame me for not having seen it. It's been a couple years. I do need to watch it, but whatever. That's the guess I like the best from the judges. I have no guesses of my own. But we get another wild card next week. I don't like the wild card format. Just so everyone knows, I don't like the wild card format. I think it's stupid. But whatever. Um, I got nothing for them. I'd say probably my favorite performance of the night was Cupcake. Cupcake I thought had a really good performance. But whatever. So we get to the vote. For me, it's between I thought Mallard might go home, but it was Dalmatian. So we're like, okay. The two important guesses were Nelly and Reggie Bush. Uh, Jenny McCarthy changed, or no, her and Nicole changed her guess to Nelly because they had some terrible first guesses, and then Ken stuck with Reggie Bush, and lo and behold, it wasn't any of them. It was Tyga. Tyga. Yes, you heard me. It was Tyga. Um, Not only was that performance better than I knew Tyga could do, I was just interested to see that he was on the show. I thought that's pretty cool. Good for him. It really wasn't a bad performance, in my opinion, because there's some times where, like, the first week, you get some just awful performances. And, like, obviously these people deserve to go home. It's Tyga. Tyga's a good performer. Like, I'm not gonna sit here and lie to everybody. Tyga's a good performer. He's good at what he does. He had a good performance. I still would have liked to see Mallard go home instead, but that's a different story. Maybe he will next week. I hope he does. I don't like country again. This is all okay. I would have never guessed Tyga in a million years. I haven't listened to him enough. I have listened to Tyga. I know about Tyga, all that, whatever. But more surprises in store for me. Here I am thinking I've paid at least enough attention to celebrities, and here I am every time the show comes out finding out that I know like 3 celebrities and that I am not good at this game. I enjoy watching. They're good performances, but I'm terrible at this game. Whatever. I'm excited. We're going to find out what happens next week. Either way, like, comment, subscribe. Let me know what you people think. What do you people think is going on in Group B? Who's who? What's going on? Are there any people that you guys want to see on future seasons, on the future of this season? Talk to me. Let me know what you think. Either way, I'm Tristan of The Binge Boys, which is the channel you're on. Go ahead, subscribe. We talk about all kinds of TV shows and movies and media, all the good stuff. Give us recommendations. Let us know what you want to hear us talk about. Follow us on Instagram, Twitter, everything. But either way, I'll see you guys next week.